welcome to the week 1 team builder for GNDL season 9. Between the seasons I got promoted to Kanto because I won in Johto last season, so all my opponents are now going to be good at the game, like really good at the game. So I'm probably going to lose because I'm not really good at the game. Anyway, my week 1 opponents are the Mossdeep Miraidons, coached by TPP. And speaking of being very good at the game, my opponent is a member of the OU Council, which I'm pretty sure they only let you in on if you're like really insanely good at Pokemon. So I'm probably going to get stopped, but hey, you never know. Let's look at the matchup. My team, which I'm going to say first because I'm making the video. Anyway, my team is Spectria, Tera Iron Hands, Chi-Yu, Screamtail, Skarmory, Tera Porygon 2, Zarina, Tentacruel, and Zygarde 10%. My opponent's team is Mega Lopunny, Tera Glowking, Tinglu, Galarian Darmanitan, Latias, Rotom Wash, Crobat, Tera Stakataka, and Dedenne. So this is the matchup. Yeah, I don't know why I just didn't say anything. I noticed a few things when I was just looking at the matchup, a lot of which I decided to put onto my team for. First thing I noticed, bulky water types. Kinda hard for my opponent to break through. So, Tera Water Iron Hands with an Assault Vest is here to just sit in front of stuff and click buttons. It's also my best check to Galarian Darmanitan. I am max HP, but with odd HP because there's a Tinglu and I don't want to get screwed over by hazards. I think that's how that works. Maybe it doesn't matter if you're weak to hazards. If you're not weak to Stealth Rock, sorry. I actually don't know. I'm going to pretend it does though. Then I have 56 special defense EVs so that I live 2 Thunderbolts from Timid, max special attack, Rotom Wash guaranteed once I Tera into a water type. 152 attack and an adamant nature lets me guaranteed to KO max physically defensive Galarian Slowking with Earthquake before it terrestrializes. It also gives me guaranteed Okos on Darmanitan, Galar, and Mega Lopunny with Dream Punch. Thunder Punch lets me hit Crobat and is just a good neutral move. Like Thunder Punch and Dream Punch together will hit any Glowking Tera type for neutral damage in case it Terras into one that isn't weak to fighting, ground, or electric. And Volt Switch lets me pivot out on something which I don't want to be in on, or if I just want to see what my opponent's initial response will be to this, which I don't think is Tinglu because, you know, Tinglu's weak to fighting, and everything else will get hit by Volt Switch. I also noticed Scarf Chi-Yu looks really good because I don't expect many of the Flamethrower switch-ins to come. My opponent has 2 mons that resist Flamethrower, which are Latias and Rotom Wash. Of these, I don't think Latias will come because I have a Spectria, a Chi-Yu, and a Screamtail. Latias will struggle greatly with all of them. Chi-Yu can also just Dark Pulse Latias, and Rotom Wash has no reliable recovery, so and it will take a lot of damage if it's not defensive. So, it's pretty easy for Chi-Yu to get past, especially once I get Chip on it. The main things stopping Chi-Yu are specially defensive Glowking and specially defensive Tinglu, which hits absolutely bounce off of. Dark Pulse does 2-shot Assault Vest Glowking before it Terras, but like it could just Tera into a type that isn't weak to Dark, like say Fairy or Water, and then I don't break through it. And Tinglu at least doesn't have reliable recovery, and I can chip it down over the course of the game. Ruination is there simply to do more damage to Tinglu because I am expecting a pretty specially defensive Tinglu in order to check this and Spectria, and Ruination can just delete half its health if I click it on the Tinglu switch-in, which would be good because it really opens up a lot of stuff by getting damage on Tinglu, like a Flamethrower endgame. Psychic lets me Oko Mega Lopunny from full health. It also lets me Oko Max HP Crobat, which will live a Flamethrower or a Dark Pulse. Yeah, that's the set. I'm EV to be faster than Galarian Darmanitan, so that I'm faster than Scarfed Darmanitan, because I'm Scarfed. Then I max special attack the rest in HP. Next up is Skarmory. Skarmory is my Mega Lopunny check. Body Press should kill Mega Lopunny after a Rocky Helmet chip. I think. I'm pretty sure it does. If it doesn't, that's sad. And even if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure Rocky Helmet chip puts Mega Lopunny in range of TU Flamethrower, which is a much freer click and better click than Psychic. So that's pretty nice. Hazards are really cool in this game if I can get them to stay up. I do expect both Rotom and Crobat to come, and I do expect either one of them to be carrying Defog, if not both, so that's kind of annoying. But if I can get my hazards to stay up, it's really helpful in chipping down the Garmanitan, the Tinglu, the Megalop, and also mitigating the amount of health that Gloken gets back from regen if it isn't Boots. And if it is Boots, then I can find out pretty easily, because Skarm can pretty much always just pivot in on Megalop and then get up rocks. It's also my backup check to Galarian Darmanitan. I aim to lead hands each game and try and terrestrialize it as soon as possible, unless Stack Attacker comes, in which case I need to, well, I don't need to, but I will consider saving my Tera for Porygon 2, which is on the team, spoiler alert. But if Stack Attacker doesn't come, I'm always going to terrestrialize hands. I have no need to Tera P2 if Stack Attacker doesn't come. I don't remember why I'm talking about terrestrializing hands, but yeah, Skarmory's moves, you know, Spikes and Rocks are hazards, they're good. Roost is healing, so that the Mega Lopunny doesn't, like, beat Skarm over time. And Body Press lets me kill Megalop after Helmet, I think. I hope. Next, Zarina. Also max Vizef to let me pivot in on Tinglu, even though Skarmory also pivots in on Tinglu. But Zarina is more of a prevent Skarmory from doing what it wants to do pivot, while Skarmory is more of a let me do what I want to do. Because Skarmory can easily pivot in on Tinglu and get up a spike, because Tinglu can't really threaten Skarm, like, at all. It does no damage to Skarmory, it has nothing to hit Skarmory. It also doesn't really have anything to hit Zarina, but Zarina, or at least this set, doesn't hit Tinglu back. It's mainly just meant to taunt it to stop it getting up hazards, Rapid Spin away hazards, which is free unless there's Terra Ghost, Gloking, or Stack Attacker, because my opponent didn't draft a Ghost type. U-Turn lets me pivot if they want to go out of Tinglu, which they probably will, unless it's like weakness policy, in which case I might be cooked. And Synthesis lets me keep Zarina healthy. Very simple set, it's just max defense, max HP, and then I put the 4 EVs in attack, because why not? Next, we have Banded Adamant Zygarde 10%. This is the best Zygarde 10% matchup I've seen in my life. All 3 ground resists on my opponent's team are immunities in Latias, Rotom, and Crobat. So 1000 Arrows just doesn't have a resistance on this team unless my opponent brings Terra Grass or Bug on Gloking or Stack Attacker. So every time I get Zygarde in on something that it's faster than, I can just click 1000 Arrows for free. And it'll do a lot of damage because I'm max attack choice band adamant. Additionally, the fairy type on this team is Dedenne, and their only steel type, Stack Attacker, is a Terra Captain, so Outrage is also pretty likely to be very free. It's meant to wall break, it's meant to do a lot of damage. E-Speed can help me pick off weakened Megalop, weakened Darmanitan, weakened Latias and Crobat, because I am slower than Latias, Crobat, and also Dedenne, because I ignored them in the speed tiers because I want to run Adamant and I don't respect a Dene. Crobat's faster. I don't know why. Like, obviously I'm slower than offensive Crobat. I'm faster than no speed Crobat, which is cool. But I am faster than max speed Galarian Diamantan in case it's not Scarf. But I'm slower than Latias because I want to run Adamant because I love damage. My last move is Toxic just to hit Tinglu. That's the only reason Toxic is there. Because Tinglu, especially if it's Fizz Def, kind of chews hits from Zygarde. Like, it doesn't really want to take them, but I don't really want to keep Zygarde in on Tinglu because I can, like, get it chipped really easily, or let Tinglu get up Spike for free when I could go into Zarina and, like, spin away the Spike, or taunt the Tinglu, or I could go into Skarm and get up my own hazards, or whatnot. Anyway, the final piece of the puzzle, my alleged win condition, and possibly the worst set I've built in my life. P2. Curse P2. So, the logic behind this set, I get up like a bajillion curses, and then I sweep with return. The reason I put this set on the team is my opponent didn't draft a ghost type. So, if Stack Attacker doesn't come, P2 is pretty easy to just win the game with P2. Additionally, my opponent did not draft a single Pokemon that can learn Knockoff, so P2 will be keeping its Eviolite for the whole game, unless it gets tricked by a Rotom or a Latias. Or I guess Corrosive Gas, Gloaking, or Crobat. I don't think either of them get Corrosive Gas, but if they do, then I guess that's possible. Curse, Rest Talk, Return. I considered being Recover and Tera fighting Tera Blast over Rest Talk, but I expect there to be a Wisp, Rotom Wash, or a Toxic Gloaking, or like Nuzzle to Dene, or just like getting paralyzed, and it would be really annoying. And I could just get haxed out of P2 winning the game. And that sucked. So I changed it to Rest Talk so that hopefully I can get less hacks and instead haxed myself with Sleep Talk. I very simply max HP, max Spadef, min speed, and the 4 EVs are in attack. My opponent can't really break through this P2 once I get up 2 curses, unless they, like, are some crazy Latios set, or they click Whirlwind with Tinglu, I guess is the other thing. Which is why I need so much chip on Tinglu. I need to put Tinglu in range of return after a bunch of curses so it can't Whirlwind me out. I'm Tera Ghost, which is solely to have an immunity to Stack Attack and Body Press. It also lets me kill Iron Defense Stack Attacker with Ghost type Curse. Unfortunately, since I did change to Rest Talk over Recover, I kind of need to click Rest and then try not to click Sleep Talk, because if I pull Curse twice, then P2 just dies, and that's not good. And I also can't set up once I Tera, which is why I'm literally only going to Tera P2 if Stack Attacker comes and it gets kind of out of hand. Otherwise I'm always Terrasalizing Hands, is the plan. I'm Analytic, which is why I'm min speed, which also works with Curse because it lowers my speed. I essentially get a free life orb if I'm slower. I need a lot of curses to outslow min speed Gloaking, like I think I need 4. And at that point I should 2-shot the whole team minus Stack Attacker, which I don't see coming. Speaking of which, the 6 I think are going to come, a Mega Lopunny Gloaking, which I expect to be like either Spadef Tera Water or a Fizdef Tera Fairy set. Tinglu, which I think is probably just going to be Spadef to deal with Spectra and Chiyu. Garmanitan, I think Scarf makes more sense than Ban, because it lets them revenge Spectria, non-Scarf Chiyu. And I got 10%. I think Rotom Wash will come. I expect like a more defensive Wisp Defog set. I also expect Crobat to come, and I expect Crobat to be like Roost, Taunt, Super Fang, U-turn. Maybe like Breakbird over U-turn or something like that. Maybe Toxic. But I expect Crobat to be a speedy Taunt, Super Fang guy to deal with my fat like Screamtail, Zarina, P2, Skarm, stuff like that. So, yeah, that's the team for week 1. I don't know if I was squawking or not. I hope I was squawking. Hopefully I win. I don't know yet because I'm playing on Thursday and recording this on Monday. But yeah, I'll see you in the battle. I'm about to get 6-0'd. It's Fire Sack Attacker, and there's no Crobat. Okay. It's, oh, I should, and Dark Cloaking. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't think I should Tera P2 this game. I'm just gonna lead hands and start pressing buttons. I probably still need a Tera hands in order to not lose to the Garmanitan. I'm gonna Volt. Nice. Wash Tom takes 13. That is, yeah, it just looks like max HP. I assume it's Fizz Def since it pivoted in just like that. I don't actually know what to do in this situation. How much does Dark Pulse do? Not enough. I'm gonna go like Zarina. I'm just gonna U-turn because I expect them to Volt. They might Wisp. I think it's fine if they do. Shouldn't matter too much. Okay. Right, 18. That is especially defensive. Or at least it's not, to get rid of AV. I don't know what item it is yet. But it's at the very least not physically defensive. I'm just gonna Adamant Choice Band Zygarde and click 1,000 arrows. If they Tera, then they Tera. And that's fine. If they don't Tera, then that's also fine. Okay, they go Tinglu. I can judge the spread from this. I assume this is going to be Fizz Def. 39, that looks pretty Fizz Def. This leftovers. It's apparently not Fizz Def. It's actually a pretty big surprise. Should I go Zarina or Skarm? I want to get up rocked. I'm going to go Skarm. They go Payback. Oh my god. 10%. That's not max attack. Okay. I thought it was the into leftovers. It's not weakness policy. Okay. Alright, get up rocks. I haven't seen any of this thing's moves, but it's... I think it's Fizz Def, and it is leftovers. I'm just gonna pivot into Zarina. They probably Volt. Okay, they go Hard Wisp. I'm just gonna U-turn. Oh, it's Reflect. That is honestly kind of a worry. I don't know what to do in this situation. Like, I can't throw my Chi away for no reason. And with Reflect up, I'm kind of cooked. I mean, there's no way 1,000 arrows does that much. I think it does half that. which if you like do that at +1, then I do not get the kill on the Miraidon, especially if it wisps me. I'm just gonna go back to this. Why am I don't have anything to hit the Miraidon. I need... Okay. It is faster than me, which just means it's not min speed, I guess. Okay, they fall. Huh, I'm getting absolutely cooked. It is not boots. I think I can safely go Zarg. If they ice beam, then I'm cooked. I lose the game. Okay, they sludge bomb 28. That could be like max special attack. Okay, it can't be max special attack. But it is a lot of damage. I want to scout for ice beam. I can actually probably go Scam for free here. P2 would also be good, but I don't want to reveal analytic. Yeah, let's scout for ice beam by going Scam, I think. Yeah. Ooh. The plan. Plan is not planning. Jeez, why am I so cold? It's not even that cold. Scam won't take much from if it. I don't know why this set looks like this. Yeah, ice beam shouldn't do too much. I expect this to be ice beam. If it's ice beam, do I die? Yes, I die. Okay, Zygarde is not very bulky. What does last move be? Maybe flamethrower for Scam. Okay. The Tera and goes Psyshock. I think it's Assault Vest. Flamethrower. Yeah, I reckon it's Scald. Okay, 32. Jesus. It has some special attack. Maybe it is max special attack. It's not modest though. I don't know. The burn is really annoying. Okay, it is flamethrower. That's fine. I don't really need Skarmory. At least not too much. I'm just gonna get off damage with body press. 34 is good. That puts it in range of 1000 arrows, so that's fine. Skarmory got up hazard, and that's what it needed to do. Like the wash is probably. It could be defog. Last move defog would make sense. And the Tinglu isn't, what's the item called? Why am I forgetting the name of the item? Boots. The Tinglu isn't boots, so Zydog does just claim a mon if it comes in here. Like, I'm pretty sure that nothing can switch in without dying. And, yeah, so this is a pretty good position because Scam isn't insanely useful. I mean, Scam is very useful. Okay, it's not Scarf, it's lefties. Oh, it's super. Why is it super effective? Oh wait, I did need Scam. There's a low punch. I've made a slight error. I've neglected the fact that I needed Scam to answer low bunny. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the whole team is weak to fighting though. I think I sacked Zarina. I just U-turn here. In case they switch. Yeah, they return. I go into diabetes and I click Drain Punch. Someone has to take this hit, and I don't think anything wants to switch in. The Gluking could be Choppel, actually. I assume it's Vest, though. Yeah, okay. Gluking's down. That opens up Chiyu quite a lot, because Tinglu's in 2-shot range of Flamethrower. Garm will just die to Flamethrower. Stack Attacker is not very bulky. If I get some chip on it, it should just go down to Flame. I think that this is a hands angle where I terrestrialize it. Sacking Skarm was so stupid. Like, genuinely so dumb. It was a terrible decision to sacrifice Skarmory there. But this looks really, really good for hands. Like, it looks insane for hands. And if I can get, like, chip on the stack attacker, then I think Chiyu just wins with Flamethrower. I just Tera Water and Drain Punch. It was faster than me, okay. Good thing I terrestrialized then. Do I just win by spamming Drain Punch? I don't think Stack Attacker dies. Like, if it's max HP, it shouldn't. Let's... I don't know what Stack Attacker does, and I don't have Low Kick, so I can't Oko it. It should be max HP. Surely it's max HP, right? Oh, max HP doesn't live, unless it's, like, max HP boots. Okay, out comes Lop. I'm just gonna Drain Punch again. Oh my god. Comes Garm, I'm gonna Drain Punch again. It misses Ice Skull Crash, yeah. I think the Ice Skull Crash flinches were the only out. And that's just GG. Can't believe I won that. Wow, that's pretty cool. So let's see.